I got no advice for y'all.
Yeah.
You stink.
Let's see how it goes.
Why are you stinky?
My name's Tyler. I'm 20 years old. What am I doing here? I train here. I train here and I build here and I coach here. And this is the barn. We're running this competition. And yeah.
My name is Sam Folsom. I'm 23 years old. This is our first barn competition junior. We've hosted 5 previous barn competitions. Tyler podiumed at our first one, and then he's helped with the next 4. He's helped ever since. Yeah. Stage 3 is the final course of barn competition weekend. So we are going to be having all of the athletes who moved on from stage 2 run our course. And it is the only format this entire weekend where it's one and done. If an athlete takes a fall, that's the end of their run.
Designing the obstacles is not quite as technical, which is a common theme for most stage 3s, but it really does come into a factor whenever you want people to fall because of pump and not because of technical skill.
Here we want kids to get really far into stage 3. We would even love to see a buzzer, and so we tried to make it really strengthy. The strongest kids are going to be getting to the end of this course indefinitely.
Barn Comp Junior, we try to keep our own style.
Right.
We do take movement and other ideas from, I feel like, other gyms, but we try and create them in our own way, and just by either building them or having them custom made.
Yeah.
We work together? No, I'm joking.
What are you talking about? We coexist.
Yeah. It's changed a lot. I mean, it's a new barn.
Yeah.
It's a new facility, so
We didn't have trust in the old barn.
Yeah, it feels like a whole restart. So the rigging
Yeah.
and the building process, I feel like has completely changed.
We used to start stage 3 outside because we didn't have enough room to, like, we literally would use like the last obstacle of stage 1 and make some traverse bar or something that led into the old barn, because we didn't have the room for stage 3. But we still had fun obstacles. We had vertical limit, bop it, and a lot of stuff we were proud of, but we had to fatigue them before that stuff because the barn space just, well, it wouldn't have been feasible to do what we do now. Versus now, this is the first comp ever. We'll see how it goes, but we have stage 1, 2, and 3 rigged at the exact same time. So no change outs in the middle of the night. That'll be our first time, and I guess you guys will tell us if it was a good call or not. Silent K, so shout out to them. They did an awesome job designing it. Kind of inspired by a scaffolding hook, ironically. It's kind of what twists onto a scaffolding bar while you're rigging. And it's kind of it's a vertical grip, which everyone knows vertical grip is very difficult, but you have to put it onto a bar, twist it on, and the way you twist it on is the same way you have to exit, which kind of actually, even for us, breaks our brain. So sorry, kiddos, who you guys are about to go out there thinking about the win. Yeah, because I put one on, twisted it, and then my brain told me keep twisting to take it off, and it doesn't work like that. You have to untwist it, so they wedge easily. Very fatiguing. Those are new.
It's a team effort.
Yeah, we do. For most of the building, for all of Barn Comp, it's me and Tyler usually. We both are we enjoy making things safe the most. Yeah, we enjoy woodwork. We're good at woodwork, and we work well together. But for majority of barn comps, I would say we do most of the woodwork. Phil does a lot of the metal work, and so that's, we make a great team because of that. For builds, if it wasn't us, it was Silent K.
Exactly. Yeah. Thankfully, as we've had the barn comps throughout the years, we've had to do less and less building. Thankfully. Thanks to Silent K.
Yeah, this
is definitely the least building we've had to do for competition. And it's not just for lack of cool obstacles. I mean, we got a lot of cool obstacles, and we didn't build them. So. Those.
You'll see why it's called Wrecking Ball. It's a really good jolt, but if we get a clear on this obstacle right here, it's gonna be
hype.
So, it's gonna be so hype.
And even if there's a sick people, which is highly possible because of all the crazy kid athletes that are going to be on them.
Right.
So I love to watch any stage 3 or any kind of burnout, just because I love to see people grit through things that, like, you know how bad they want it by how bad they're hanging on and how their face looks while they're doing it. It's just like, it's so entertaining to me.
Yeah. Most previous, because my memory's not insane, but I mean, Jamie, Ron going from disc to disc, and then taking a half moment decision to just look at the camera and make a pose in the middle of his stage 1 run was so Jamie, and it was so funny. and it's just a fun community event, and he was just kind of showcasing, I don't know, just his silly side. I thought that was really fun. That was one of my top 3, and you can go.
And yeah, I think one of my top 3 for sure is definitely just, as I said, the grit on stage 3s it's got to be Caleb Keener. Caleb Keener being in absolute tears after the first obstacle.
Yeah, a second top moment for me was Ben Barron's catching the bogeys on the stage 3 that we had, and he almost had the dismount. The hard part was the dismount. I say the hard part was the dismount. He was the only one to catch the bogeys. Very end of stage 3. So cool. He almost made it, but his peel out on that was awesome. Yeah. And that was definitely one of my top 3 moments for sure. My prediction for stage 3 is that we're going to have 4 clears in 9U. I think we're going to have 4 clears in 11U, and I think we're going to have no clears in the 13U.
I'm thinking 2 clears in the first 2 divisions. 2 clears in the first 2 divisions.
In total? Or per division?
Per division.
Okay, so 2 for 9U, 2 for 11U?
2 for 11U. And I think the 13U, I think we're going to have one singular clear. One shining star. It's just going to clear. Everyone's going to go hype, and the place is going to explode. Okay. Or I hope you don't pump out. Yeah. And hope you've been training your grip, vertical, and cliffhanger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And my one tip of advice would be listen to your coach. You're going to have coaches who are here leading you in a good direction. They know where you are, and on a stage 3, you're going to have a gauge, but your coach is going to know, hey, are you ready to go? So listen to your coach. They're here to let you win. They're here to help you win. So give them, give them the attention that they give you.
Thanks, coach.
Are we not doing anything like outside like that?
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to day 2 of Barn Competition Junior. I'm Joy Wolf.
I'm John Roosman. We're getting ready for stage 3. This is going to be a brutal course. It's all upper body strength. These kids today, these athletes, are going to be just put to the test to see how far they can make it, because if you drop, you're done.
Yeah, this course was put together by Tyler Smith and Sam Folsom, so some of these obstacles are going to be pretty gnarly. This is one heck of a burnout style course, and we are so excited to see all these athletes take on the course for stage 3.
First up, we've got Ira.
This first obstacle looks so cool. That's just 4 big letters that spell out the word barn, and it's epic. On to obstacle number 2, hang climb.
On hang climb, they do have to go up and back down. They can't just skip from trapeze bar to trampoline. I'm sorry, trapeze bar, as Joy was mixing up yesterday. Ira's doing a great job moving over to lane 2.
I'm loving the multicolored socks we've got going on.
Yeah.
Nice, working his way through these sky hooks, popping it off, and this last hook drops, so gotta be prepared for that as you're coming through. Nice work, Ira.
During the walkthrough, nobody knew that last hook was going to drop, and I don't know who it was doing the testing, but it freaked him out pretty good when it dropped. He was not expecting it.
Definitely something you want to be aware of.
Everyone kind of gave a whoa.
Now this cliff route is worth 2 points. So as he gets further into it, he will get a second point. 1 point for getting onto that white cliff, and then he will get another point for completing the obstacle. Got to get that big swing all the way over.
Nicely
Nice.
done, Ira.
Locks
Great
in that
job.
grab.
Now he's going down to a smaller cliff, and it slides
Goes for a ride.
Down to a ring. Great job, Ira. This is the first spot where you can kind of take a break, take a breather, shake out. There's not a whole lot of those on the course today, Joy.
Yeah, that's right. Stage 3 is typically a very burnout style course. So like we said earlier, this stage, unlike the others, is one fall and you're done. You don't get any retries. You basically don't get any mercy on stage 3.
Yeah. And you can only sit there and rest for so long, and then it counts down and says you've got to move on. There is a 5-minute time limit on this course. Sam's pretty confident that some of these athletes can finish it within 5 minutes, so he also knows these kids can hang for days. So, oh, great job, Ira. Way to be the first competitor out of the gates and made it pretty far. Great job.
Next up, we've got Caden, who is one of our barn athletes. Trains here, rocking the red outfit.
The Red Ninja. He's got some flames on his shoes today.
Yeah, you can wear some fun shoes because you don't really need your feet on stage 3.
Exactly.
And by don't really need your feet, I mean you don't need your feet at all.
Here we go, Caden.
Working his way up and through hang climb.
Kind of treating it like a rock wall, using his feet and his hands.
Big old
Great.
campus board, basically.
Yeah.
Nice, great pullback.
Set himself up
Gets to the
very
bar.
well. Good dismount. Great job, Caden. Moving on over to the second lane.
Little skyhook action.
Nicely done.
Gonna do a big pop. Swing all the way to the third. Nice, gonna pull it off on that backswing.
Great job. Efficient moves.
Ooh,
Oops.
takes the
Get it
ring
back
with
up
him,
there.
but gets
Good
it
job.
back. Good recovery.
Yeah, great job, Caden. Excellent work.
He's got a huge sideline crew here from the barn. You can hear them cheering him on, hyping him up, getting him through this course. Now we're onto these cliffhangers. Once again, this is
Great
a
job.
2-point obstacle.
It was a big throw up to that first cliff, and he immediately brought his hand around to the other side to take some pressure off.
And this
Oh.
cliff line is so pumpy. As you
Great
can
job.
see, it is no small task to get your way through that cliff line. So great work, Caden.
Great job, Caden. Super proud of all these athletes to make it to stage 3. They went through a grueling test yesterday in the 2 stages to get to this stage. So congratulations to everybody that's competing today for sure.
Ari Jefferson is up next. Swinging his way through the barn obstacle. On the way through hang climb. I find it really funny how quiet it gets on stage 3. Like,
does.
compared to the first 2 stages, a lot of the time during stage 3 runs, everybody's quiet, everybody's watching, nobody's like wanting to do anything too crazy.
You're just kind of holding your breath, making sure they make it through that obstacle, and then you can cheer. So you'll hear small eruptions of applause as the athletes make it through each obstacle.
Building up that swing to get to the second sky hook.
Nice Lachey Tech to get to the next ring. Oh, swings off axis just a little.
Nice.
Nicely done. Good job with that static
Just
move
wanted to
to
get
to the
right out of
dismount.
there.
Yep.
Not wanting to waste any time.
Takes a little pressure off of that drop.
Woo,
Big throw.
Big swing.
Ari working through the cliffhangers. Gets that touch point.
Shaking it out a second. Making sure those hands are recovered for this next funky grab.
It's a big throw there.
Nice. Super strong walk-off tech there. Absorbs it really well, controls that swing. Way to go, Ari.
Great job, Ari. Gets another touch point.
Finally gets to give those hands a little bit of a break. Now these nunchucks were designed by Silent K. Shout out to one of our sponsors. They are a really fun, very unique take on the typical nunchucks that you've got. And so as you're scooting through, you have to put it exactly at the right angle to get it to slide. Otherwise it sticks like crazy. So he's trying to
Like Ari's a little
slide
stuck
and
right there.
shuffle his way down this bar to get to those black claws that are on the next bar in front of him.
Ari's trying to regrip there. You know, he's battling, trying to swing over to those. Oh, great job, Ari. Really good effort. Leaving Tyler hanging there.
Sometimes you're just in the zone after the run and you don't even
Absolutely.
see the person next to you. It's okay. I'm sure he won't take it personally.
No. AJ's next on the starting block. Sam's making sure he knows what to do here. To the B, to the A, to the R,
And to the end.
barn. It's a clever name for the obstacle.
I wonder where they got it from.
I don't know.
AJ just pulling his way through hang climb. Going all arms. Super efficient. Way to go.
And that obstacle is tall. I mean, the kids are really high up there when they're on that obstacle, so
Yeah.
no fear shown by any of these athletes.
They got a big old thick mat under that one. Working his way through sky hooks. Pulling down on that dropping hook. That drop is a pretty big jolt.
Yeah, the ones who can static it and take that jolt off of themselves, it really seems to set up nicely for the dismount.
Ooh, great swing, carries himself straight to that cliff. Looking good so far. Just chugging along here through these cliffs.
Gets that touch point.
Yeah, that white cliff is a really nice hold, so he's just making sure he can get that swing over to the yellow. Gonna lock off for this transition.
Nicely done on that slide.
Way to go, AJ.
Good job. Let's take a little break. And he's off again.
Back onto these Silent K nunchucks. You can see our photographer Isaiah getting all the angles on that one.
Absolutely.
Nice.
Good job,
Keeping a
AJ.
steady pace through this first part. Reaches out,
Reaches
gets
out
the
and gets
claw.
one.
Now
Matches
these
his
claws,
grip and goes.
these claws are a lot easier to maneuver than those nunchucks are. So that's definitely a relief
Good job, AJ.
as he's coming through.
Transfers
Way to go,
over
AJ.
and now on to the final obstacle.
This wrecking ball obstacle is so clever, so fun. They're gonna go for one heck of a ride as they try to unlock this wheel.
Oh, AJ, great run, buddy. That was
so
awesome.
close.
Making it to the final obstacle there, that was really good.
Yeah, great
Weren't
effort,
sure how long
AJ.
it was going to take for an athlete to get to that final obstacle, so great job, AJ. That one happens to be right in front of our vantage point, so I was really excited to see somebody get there and watch them right here close up. Vale is next on the starting block.
Getting started on hang climb, working through at a steady pace.
Right on through. Good job, Vale. Says no thanks to the chalk offered by his coach. Says I'm good.
Nice. He reached out to that ring and he pulled it off the hook as he was reaching out. That was really efficient. And got through that dropping hook, no problem. And now he's ready to go on the cliffhanger route.
And just like yesterday, any swings you can save, you're going to shave some time off, and that's also less time you're hanging.
Yeah. The minimal amount of time that you can be hanging on your hands here. Trying to be as efficient as possible through stage 3.
Oh, I don't think he had much of his hand on that cliff right there. Good job. Oh my goodness.
Just reaches
Decided to
down.
go on down to the slider. Oh my gosh.
He was there. That was a great
Great job,
adjustment
Vale.
in the moment. Definitely a little bit of an adrenaline rush after that one, I'm sure.
I would say so. I have an adrenaline rush after that one.
Trying to get the blood flow back in those forearms. The pump on this course has got to be gnarly.
And it doesn't get any easier from here.
Scooting down. Like we said, those nunchucks aren't sliding super comfortably. You have to get it at just the right angle. But Vale gets through it.
Nicely done, Vale.
Coming across with the claws. And
There
gets
we
to
go.
the final obstacle. We're going to get another look at Wrecking Ball.
So he reached out and touched it to get the touch point, and now he has to complete it to get the second point on this obstacle. So this wheel is fixed, but now he has to spin it, and once it unlocks, it's gonna drop.
He's going to go for quite a ride.
Here we go,
He's going
Vale.
to need to absorb it as much as he
A
can.
little more. Oh my goodness, great work, Vale. Really good run.
Incredible effort from Vale. That drop is insane.
It was crazy.
That is not a slow little casual drop. You are
No, pretty much
You're
the
going for a
obstacle
ride.
left Vale behind.
Exactly.
It dropped so fast. He just was hanging in midair.
Yeah, you really want to be super locked off, and that's such a big task to complete at the end of the course with
Yeah.
Your grip's exhausted, your forearms are pumped.
It's definitely a challenging obstacle. And if you could see from the camera views, there are 2 of those. This 9U group just has to get through one. Later, they'll have to go through both of them. Will is on the course, getting through Barn. And on to hang climb. Making quick work of that.
Nice.
And
Gets
through
through
the
that
first
first lane really quickly. Taking a moment to chalk up before the sky hooks.
Joy mentioned Isaiah's out there taking pictures, and he's been taking pictures of every athlete. So if you have an athlete out here that you didn't prepay for pictures or whatever, you can still order those through Isaiah.
Nice. Great reach out to that third ring. Just pulls it off and swings through.
Will's watching his time.
His coach was counting him down for that rest time.
Big swings here from Will. Nicely
Catches it
done.
really comfy because of those. And gets his first touch point. Taking a moment to shake out while he's got a good spot to rest.
And not all cliffs are made the same. Some are very tiny and have rougher edges. Some are more curved and chunky, so you can really get your hand on there. And when you find one that feels comfortable, that's where you want to kind of hang out for a minute.
They do have a resting time limit, so they are only allowed to rest for a certain amount of time before they have to get moving again. So
Look at
Sam
Will
was counting him
is
down.
using another technique with these nunchucks. He's just taking them off the bar to
Yeah.
slide them.
Going with a little bit of a different approach than we've seen.
That's great.
It seemed to work out pretty well for him.
I think so. He got through it pretty quick.
Not necessarily running the risk of getting those stuck like you do when you slide them. And here we go. Last obstacle.
On to Wrecking Ball.
Reaches out to get that touch point.
Now you can chalk up a bit. And here we go. He's on there.
Nice. He's super
See if he
locked
can-
off right now. It looks like he's going to be able to absorb it
Hold
if
on
he's got
tight,
the grip
Will.
left. Gonna get ready for it. Oh.
Great effort, Will.
And that thing just throws you
It
down.
just drops. You really have to be holding on. I'm sure Isaiah had a great picture of that. He had a good angle. Easton's up next. Easton trains out of the barn. I'm sure we'll hear a lot of cheering for him.
He's got Emma Pereira's TNA jersey on. Yesterday he was wearing Phil's, today he's wearing Emma's. Just supporting all the TNA people. Gets through hang climb, no problem.
Good job, Easton.
Swinging through with a great rhythm. And is
Good
out of
job.
sky hooks.
Moving on to the cliffhangers. Really smooth and controlled here through the cliffhangers. He's just taking his time to make sure he matches his grip all the way across. Great work. Up to the
Gets
resting
through
bar.
cliffhangers, no problem.
Yeah. He's got Emma carrying the bucket of chalk around for him. Nicely done.
Oh, another interesting tech. He's sliding them before his feet leave the bar. Interesting.
That's one of those things when you watch other competitors go before you, you're able to figure out what you want to do. Now he's only
Ooh.
got one nunchuck left. Can he reach the claw? Yes, he can. Good job, Easton. Wow.
Just slides it down with his momentum instead of walking it.
Dropped one and was able to get there onto Wrecking Ball. Now to get,
Everybody's yelling at him to touch it
Yeah.
to get that touch point.
good job, Easton. Here we go, Easton. Big grip. Get a good
He's
hold
got a
on
little
there.
bit of a lock off. Gonna try to be able to absorb it if he can.
Come on,
Come on,
you got it.
Easton.
Here it goes. Oh, it was so close.
He had
Great
it for
job,
a
Easton.
second.
Oh, my
Gravity just
goodness.
yanks him off of that thing.
Somebody is going to get that in this 9U group.
What a great run, Easton. So close.
Oh my goodness. I really thought he was going to hang on there.
Yeah, that
Julian is
last
up next.
obstacle, Wrecking Ball, was purely designed by Sam and Tyler, so they knew what they were doing.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm sure they can both hang on with ease. Julian's moving on to hang climb.
Nice
Nice.
job, Julian.
Very focused and determined look on his face as he starts this second line.
Yeah, he's looking super locked in for this run. Being at the end of the run order, knows what he needs to do, knows about how far he needs to get. The winner of stage 3 is the winner overall for the competition. So they are fighting for that first place spot. And the top 3 athletes qualify straight to the NSC Youth Championships, which
Oh
is
my goodness.
awesome. We've
So-
had lots of leagues being so gracious in partnering with us for this event, and so each stage has qualified the top 3 or first place for a certain championship.
That's pretty incredible. To come to a competition and have the opportunity to do well in that competition and put you into the championships of other competitions is really great.
Julian's working his way through this cliff line, finishes it out, gets to that rest spot. Definitely gonna shake it out here. Chalk up.
See what technique Julian uses on these nunchucks. Maybe a combination of what he's seen before. Reaching out as far as he can. Oh,
Kind of looked like he didn't even want to move them, just reach
Thought about
out to
just
the claws.
swinging off that one.
Going,
he's still thinking
really
about
putting
that.
a lot of trust in that nunchuck grip. that vertical grip.
They are just stuck. Oh, that one's getting ready to come off on the right side. Oh, man. Such a
That
bummer.
hook.
He was working so hard and that just came undone.
Just popped off. Still a great run, though, from Julian.
Absolutely.
And our final runner for the 9U division of Barn Competition Junior is Aiden
Here we go, Aiden.
for the 9U male. Not 9U overall. We still got 9U female to run. Swings through barn. And working through hang climb.
Good job
Nice.
through that first lane. Onto the sky hooks.
Reaches out, pulls it off.
Ooh,
Looking to do the same thing here. Nice. Good recovery.
good job.
Hops down and gets out of there.
Good job.
Not
Right.
taking any rest going into cliff line.
Right into it. Probably knows about where he needs to get and about how much time he needs to get there. Because he is cruising to this point.
Nice transition. Sliding down and gets to the rest bar.
Good work, Aiden. Nice sliding those nunchucks out as far as he can reach. And, oh my goodness!
Gosh.
Wow!
Hops off but uses that as momentum to get to the claw and makes the grab.
Incredible job, and
Wow.
he makes the touch point on Wrecking Ball.
Let's go,
And he's
Aiden.
just onto it.
He didn't take
Let's
any
go,
rest.
Aiden.
Shuffling through.
Hold on
It's
tight.
getting
Hold
loud
on
in
tight.
here.
You got it.
Gonna absorb it.
Oh my goodness! Great effort, Aiden. Wow.
And what
Good
a run. Just didn't quite have enough left for that drop. But great work, Aiden. That was an awesome run.
That was an incredible run.
And
Really,
we're gonna
when that nunchuck popped off and he was able to grab the claw, it saved his run right there for sure. Heading right into the 9U females.
Autumn is our first one.
We've got 4 females that'll be competing in the 9U category. Autumn gets to start them off. Autumn's trying to find her footing here on hang climb. Absorbing those drops coming down.
Way to go, Autumn. Pulls through.
Big swing to the dismount.
Swinging across sky hooks now. Getting to that second one. Nice. Building that swing to get to the other one. And pops that one off right away.
Nicely done, absorbing that drop. Here she's going to the next one. Nicely done. A little chalk.
Nice. A really awesome swing there. She
Well
built
done.
that really, really well. Getting a little bit of a swing to transition over to the side. Just working her way through.
Oh, tried to match her grip. I don't think there was room there for her right hand.
Yeah, you could see those fingers kind of slipping as she was starting to go across. You could tell that grip was getting taxed.
Great run, though.
Adeline's up next. Talking to Sam, making sure she gets all the info that she needs before she takes on stage 3. Nice. Trying to conserve that pull power, using all of her body so she doesn't have to exhaust that grip yet.
Ooh, trying to make her way through. Trying to find her next hand placement.
Yeah, trying to figure out her footing to be able to get
There
up
you
and
go.
gets it figured out.
Good job, Adeline. What a fun and unique outfit she has on, Joy. I love the flowers.
So cute. Taking a breath and shaking out as she gets into sky hooks. Building that swing. Nice.
Nicely done.
Super efficient, just pulling that ring straight off. Way to go, Adeline.
Good job, Adeline. Grabbing some chalk, taking a moment to breathe, catch her breath.
Adeline's also one of the barn athletes, so she trains here. And is really cranking that swing. Huge throw.
Nicely done.
Locks that grab in.
Nicely done. Oh, good job.
That next cliff is really thin. Looks like she
looks-
kind of wants to skip it.
I
and
think so.
oh!
Oh my goodness, what a peel out. Great effort, Adeline. I think her hands are starting to give out. And
Yeah, that was
I don't think
That
she
was-
trusted that next cliff to really be able to hold on. So wanted to send it and try to get the one that was a little more comfortable for her, but great run.
Evelyn's up next. Swinging through the barn. Nice, way to use the momentum to get up to these holds. And just cruising along through hang climb.
Setting up the dismount and out of there. Good job. On to sky hooks. Really building up that swing. Make a nice, easy transition.
Getting lots of swings so that she can catch and pull back on that first swing. Very smooth, Evelyn. Woohoo!
Ooh, great job. Nice save.
Hit the corner of that box. Just wanted to keep us on our toes. Nice, getting that big swing.
Good work.
And they are going up on that lache, if you can't tell. So they do have to really throw themselves to make that catch up and above them. Squeezing that grip. Come on, Evelyn. You can see those fingers. Come on.
Oh, just couldn't get
You
the
can
reach.
see that grip opening up on
Yeah.
that last cliff. She was fighting as hard as she could.
So
Great work,
tough.
Evelyn.
Like you said, such a pumpy course. As you're going through trying to, it just taxes your grip the entire time. Even with the rest spots.
All right, Logan is our last 9U competitor. We're actually on our last 9U competitor this time. She is bringing it home for the females. And she is looking smooth so far. Trying to get that footing around. And get through hang climb. Nice job, Logan. She's running around straight into sky hooks. Gets that first one unlocked. Pulls that second one off.
Takes a little extra swing to make sure she can control that drop and get out of there. Good job, Logan. A little bit of chalk.
Beautiful swing, carrying her straight to that cliff. Ooh, a
Cliffs.
little adjustment.
Yeah.
Trying to decide how she wants to go about this transition. Not a comfortable transition going to your side on a little angled turn. Nice. Trying to get that next cliff.
You
She's
can get
got
that touch
it.
point on the backside.
Come on, girl.
Nicely done, Logan.
She's got a comfy hold here. This is as far as we've seen
Yes.
so far for the women. Nice,
Good job,
makes
Logan.
the catch. Let's go, Logan. She's gonna
On
absorb
that
this
slider.
one.
Nice.
Slide down, gonna reach out to that ring as soon as possible,
Great work.
and gets to that rest
Good
point.
job,
Let's go,
Logan.
Logan.
Let's go. Logan gives us a first look at the nunchucks for the females.
Trying to decide if she wants to take some chalk or not. Scooches out with the nunchucks. Takes her whole rest time there. And now she's trying to figure it out.
Nicely done.
Nice.
Just a small lift and slide.
Very controlled.
If you turn it, it's going to pop off of there. It's a very interesting design. I saw it when I first got here this morning and was checking it out. It was really cool.
She's gonna get a bit of a swing. Nice.
Great job, Logan.
Come on, Logan. Keep going.
Come on. Here we
She's
go.
shuffling across. Just chugging along, trying to keep that steady pace. Don't stop moving.
Good work.
Oh.
Just couldn't make it any longer. Great job, Logan. Awesome work.
She's looking pretty pumped after that run.
I think so.
That was awesome. She gave that one everything she had. Way to go, Logan. All right, that concludes our 9U division, and so now we're going to take a short little break, switch up some stuff for our 11U division, and get back to it with more exciting Stage 3 runs.
Awesome. This is going to be a lot of fun. Stay tuned. We'll be back.
we'll probably have different answers.
We might. Hi, I'm Isabella Folsom. I'm 22 years old, and this is my second barn comp.
Hi, I'm Sydney Smith. I'm 17 years old, and this is my, does this count as 6? This is my 6th barn comp? Oh my goodness, probably 7 years ago, 7 or 8.
I've been doing Ninja for almost 12 years, but only at the barn for coming up on 2.
I like just being around to help out, and then resetting, obviously, because I get to be on the course and see all the athletes running.
I love reffing stage 2, that's what I normally do at barn comp, but this year not doing any reffing, we get to see some of our other staff members step up into that role, which is gonna be really fun. So I think my other favorite is social media. I love just posting all the fun content and kind of getting to hype everybody up, because it's such cool moments that you get to see kind of broadcasts when you air it on socials.
Yeah.
So this year for Barn Comp Junior, we are doing our own live stream. So I think that's gonna be the most overlooked, because there's a lot going on and it's a lot of pressure to get all the angles right at the right moments. But we're gonna do our best, so let us know how it goes. So I think what makes Barn Comp and Barn Comp Junior just special and different from other events is really our focus. So we take a lot of time to do cool obstacles and cool event, but really we want it to be just a time for the community to come together. That's why we provide food, we provide church on Sunday morning, just a time for the community to get to be together and kind of grow closer and just hang out and have like a safe space. We've always prayed over the barn and this property that it would be somewhere where people can just come and relax and have a good time. So that's kind of our goal with it.
Yeah. Ooh. I think we'll probably have different answers.
We might.
I think for me, it's Sam, because he usually knows what he's doing. And I feel like for me personally, I'm better at just like helping out and handing things to them. So he just asks for something and I can go get it, rather than me having to like know what to do.
Yeah. I think in my opinion, the best barn boy to work with is Tyler. He's just really chill. He will like take my advice if I have stuff. He like is more open to that. Sam usually like knows exactly what he wants to.
Church is my favorite part of Barn Comp. It's the feeling of everyone being there to just give praise to the Lord. And my favorite part of church is when we all go down for baptisms. Not only seeing the baptism, obviously, but the walk there and back is just so nice in that community, and you get to talk to people about how church went, and you can just feel the Holy Spirit filled in that space, and it's so nice.
I love church on Sunday just because it's a moment for not only like ninjas to gather, because that's what Barn Comp is ninjas gathering to do what we love, but for people of faith to get together and kind of share our takes on how our faith and our religion impact how we compete, how we train, how we work, just our normal day-to-day jobs. And so kind of church gives that opportunity to talk about that and to grow closer with each other and with God through just like a guided time of worship. And like Sydney said, the baptisms are always so fun, getting to see people dedicate their lives to Jesus in a public way, to kind of, all of our lives revolve around ninjas so much. So to get to be baptized, not just in a church setting, but to do it in front of all of the ninja people that you're close with is really meaningful. This is a really cool one. Barn Comp has always fed everybody. And some people think it's just because food is really far away and we kind of live in like this middle of nowhere place. But really we want to do it to eliminate any barriers for people. We think breaking bread together is really important. We see that in scripture and in the Bible, and we just know that when you have a meal with somebody, it just brings you closer together. So we want to serve the community in that way. And we're really grateful for a lot of our team parents who do a ton of the heavy lifting for that. But yeah, that's kind of why we do it and our goal with it.
Hope you don't get car sick on the drive over here. There's quite a few twists and turns on the road and you might get lost. Pay attention to that map.
I thought we were gonna say something about like, it's so fun, but that's also a good warning. So this is our first time hosting a junior competition, not just for the pros. So we have to definitely keep in mind like the different size athletes we're going to be working with. You know, we could have somebody in the 9U division that's like really, really small, or we could have somebody 13U who's bigger than me and Sydney. So you never know what you're going to deal with, and you kind of have to be prepared for all of that. And I know the boys kind of talked about this in some of their interviews. We have to plan the obstacles for anyone from any size to be able to clear. We don't want to have that be biased towards a different size. We definitely, like, the stronger athletes are going to do well, of course, but we don't want to have any of our courses be dependent on your size. We are so excited you guys are here joining us on the live stream or watching this afterwards. We're just super grateful for all the support that we've had for Barn Comp and Barn Comp Junior. So hope you enjoyed the stream, and let us know if there's anything better we can do for next time.
Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed it. And we love to see you come out to the next Barn Comp.
Oh, hey, we're back.
Oh, we are. Hey guys, welcome back to stage 3 of Barn Competition Junior. I'm Joy Wolf.
I'm John Roosman. We've got the 11U athletes coming up now, and they just made a few tweaks to the course to make it a little bit more difficult for the 11U athletes. And we're off and running with Blake.
We are. We're going to start with the 11U male, and then after all the males have run, we're going to go into the 11U females. Blake Williams is kicking us off, working his way through hang climb.
We'll have 7 male athletes and 6 female athletes in the 11U. Here's our first change, these sky hooks. You got to traverse this ring across all the hooks. They can use that ring next to them to assist them in transferring the ring from the front to the back, but they cannot
Nice.
swing on that ring. It's really just there to help them out. No thanks to the chalk. Blake's cruising on to cliffhangers.
Nice. Working his way through this cliff route, gets that first touch point, and is now going for the second.
Sliding down that slider.
Oh,
Wow, takes a little shakeout on
the slider while it's actively sliding.
Hey, if you're comfortable, you do what you need to. So now here there's a claw to get to the nunchucks, and they have to move those nunchucks as intended here. And once they move those nunchucks on down, they'll get to that claw and can use that to swing to the bar.
Nice.
Trying to match
Looking
his
for that
grip there.
transition. He's trying to just get out of there, honestly.
Oh, just watch out. Good job, Blake. That's tough. Probably could have gone a little bit further with those nunchucks, but I think he was getting hung up just trying to get out of there, like you said.
Yeah, that reach might have been a little bit bigger than he was anticipating it to be, but still a great run from Blake. Nice work.
Way to start us off. It's tough when you're the first one seeing those obstacles and the changes. Here we are with Elijah, making his way through the barn obstacle. And on to hang climb.
Elijah makes quick work of the first lane and is now headed into these skyhook transitions. Nice. Super
Nicely
clean
done.
skyhook tech as well.
And that
Very
big
good,
drop.
Elijah.
They don't get to reach out and just absorb that with one hand. They've got to go for it. And
Yep. Take that jolt with the hop as well. Nice transition up to that first cliff. To send him into the cliff routes. Gets that first touch point.
I'm going to drop down to the slider. He gets to use 20 seconds of rest if he wants to, or you can move on anytime within that time limit. But you have to move on before that time limit is over. Forcing you back into the grueling arm gauntlet that these Tyler and Sam have put together.
Yeah, and these nunchucks are no joke. They are super finicky, so you have to get them at just the right angles so that they do slide across the bar.
Oh, goodness, that one was about ready to pop off in his right hand.
Woo!
Oh, nicely done. Good
That one
transition.
twisted a little bit, but he gets
Get
through
out of
it.
there. Good job.
And now we're getting our first look at the 11U version of this obstacle, the wrecking balls. This one is diabolical.
So, oh, good job, Elijah. So that first wrecking ball is no longer a touch point. They have to make it to the second one. They do have to disengage that first one and swing through, hold on, and touch the second one to get the point. And from there, it's a dismount, and you're out. Cyrus is coming up next.
Cyrus is up next. He's going to work his way through stage 3. The run order for stage 3 is reverse of the leaderboard from stage 2. So Cyrus is really just pulling his way through climb,
Yeah.
hang, climb, hang, hang, climb.
Hang climb. Great job, Cyrus. Cruised right through that first lane.
Yeah, definitely got a little bit of a pep in his step for this course. At least, especially this first half. Great tech on these sky hooks.
Getting some good coaching for the side lane. Reminding him about that drop. Good
And that
work,
drop
Cyrus.
is not comfy by any means.
A little bit of chalk, and we're back out on the course. Popping up to cliffhangers.
Shuffling through. Gets the first touch point. Doesn't even need that second hand on the yellow cliff and just goes straight to the sliding one.
Took that slider down quick as well.
Taking his rest, chalking up here. And gonna get ready for these funky looking nunchucks. Made by Silent K. Shout out Silent K, which is one of our sponsors.
Thank you to all our sponsors. Wouldn't be able to put on a competition at this level without great sponsorship, so we appreciate it. Oh,
Ooh.
keep that on there. Good
It's
job.
a little twisted. You gotta be super precise with these things because if they turn even just a little bit, it's coming all the way off the bar.
Looks like he's got
That
it
left
lined
one,
up.
woo,
Good work. Oh, and right to
is
the
out of there
bar.
finally. Not taking
And
any
right
rest
onto
for
the wrecking ball.
balls.
Here we go. Hang on tight, Cyrus.
Shuffling it a little bit. Cannot do reverse grip on that, so that's where everybody was letting him know.
There it goes, and he hangs on. Great
Gotta
job,
make
Cyrus.
the transition to the second wrecking ball. Reaches out. Oh,
Gets the touch.
saves it. Come on.
He got the
Build
touch
up
point
that
there.
swing, Cyrus.
Now he's looking for the
Ooh.
clear. Come on, get that ring.
Going for the dismount.
Cyrus with a buzzer. Full clear on stage 3. Great job, Cyrus.
Let's go. What an incredible run by Cyrus just now.
That was amazing.
Our first clear on stage 3 of the day.
And you know, he didn't
Awesome
panic
work.
at all on that first wrecking ball when they told him, hey, you can't do that. You know, that some, athletes that gets in your head and you can't get back from it or recover. And he was able to just push through, get back in the right position and hold on. Great run from
Yeah,
Cyrus.
his grip looked solid the whole time. Way to go, Cyrus.
Way to set the bar in the barn.
And Austin is coming up behind him, also looking for that stage 3 clear.
I'd love to see a bunch of stage 3 clears. It'd be incredible.
A stage 3 clear is no small feat. This course was put together by Sam and Tyler, so you know it's going to be crazy. You know it's not going to be easy. And these kids are stepping up to the challenge with confidence.
When you know now that they've seen someone clear it, they know they can do it too. Sometimes if you don't see somebody accomplish something ahead of you, it's hard to really feel like you could do it either. So now they all are gunning for that buzzer.
Austin's looking super comfortable on these cliffhangers, working his way through this cliff route. Nice work.
A well-deserved rest here.
Gonna slide out on that first claw to get to the nunchucks. And starts moving right away.
First couple of moves are nice and fluid.
Yeah. Kind of figuring out a rhythm. Gets a little wide.
Oh man. Oh.
And
The
it
claw may have come down.
pops off.
Good job, Austin. That's tough. Those nunchucks, you turn them just right, they will disengage from the bar. That's what got him.
But a great run from Austin. And here we go with Dominic.
Dominic starting off on the barn obstacle here. Into hang climb.
Just campusing straight through hang climb. Very efficient.
No big deal.
Woo!
Wow, cruising through. Pops right into that first sky hook.
Great transition. Staying
Not wasting
focused.
any time here.
Coming through the cliff route. Spotting that cliff, makes the transition.
Down to the slider.
A great pullback
Wow.
to just use that momentum to send him straight down. This is a very calculated, very well executed run. Sliding those nunchucks.
Ooh, that left one almost popped off there. Good save. Go ahead and try to build up his swing over to that claw. Oh, hold on tight. Get to that bar. Good job.
Reaching for some chalk. And now on to Wrecking Ball, our final obstacle. And it's snowing over here in the commentator booth. The
Just a
chalk
bit of
is
chalk.
floating over to us.
You
A
got it,
casual
Dominic.
shakeout right
Big
before
grip.
the drop.
Oh.
Ah,
Big flop. Great run though, Dominic.
super strong. Way to go. That Wrecking Ball obstacle is directly in front of the commentator booth. So he chalked up and all of that just got blown right over onto us.
Teddy next on the course. Teddy had a pretty great stage 2 run yesterday.
Yeah, he did. Looking to do the same thing here on stage 3. Nice, making some big moves through hang climb. Now starting the second lane.
Sky hooks. I'm impressed with the ease at which all of these athletes have tackled these sky hooks. It's not an easy obstacle, and they all have clearly been training.
Yeah, they all look
Some
very
ring tech,
comfortable
yeah.
with it, know exactly how to get where they need to go. Nice transition.
Nice little hop off of there.
Not getting tangled up. Looks like he knew exactly where he wanted to put what hand. Great work, Teddy. Pulls back, slides down. Way to go.
And Teddy is cruising through this course. Doesn't look like he's going to take much time here. Slides over. Oh, good work with the nunchucks.
Wiggling his way through these nunchucks. Trying not to swing too much, but you do need the momentum to get across the bar. But, ooh.
Oh, it slid back on him, and now it's sliding out. Oh, he tried. It was
That
popping
was-
off.
You can see it just kind of hanging on by a thread. Kaysen is our final runner for the 11U male division. Got first place on stage 2.
That first place position gave him the last spot here, so he got to watch everyone else and basically put together his plan based on what they did. That or adjust anything that he thought he might want to do based on what somebody else did.
Nice. Making quick work of hang climb.
Nicely done.
Running
Really
around.
trying to get as far as he can, as fast as he can.
Yeah, like we said, with running last, he knows exactly what he needs to do. And he is going for it. Looking pretty comfy so far.
Absolutely.
Good transitions. Gets
Matching
that
his
second
grip
point.
on every cliff. Good
Nice.
pull back.
He is cruising through this course.
Absolutely.
Definitely has the time to take a break here, rest, reach out,
From the
and come
claw
across
to the
these
nunchucks.
nunchucks.
Made sure to set his grip before he even started
Has
thinking about moving.
an incredible rhythm. Come on,
Got that
Kaysen.
high grip on the nunchucks. He's really able to control what the top of them are doing. That
Yes.
was incredible. Great technique.
That was perfect.
Let's go, Kaysen.
Now he's on wrecking ball. He's getting close to that point. Gonna brace for that drop.
Right, here comes the drop. And off goes Kaysen. Great run, though. Super speedy.
Just didn't have much left in the tank for that big drop, but that
Good
was
work,
still
Kaysen.
an
Great
incredible
run.
So strong. So
It-
fast, too.
Yeah, super fast.
Woo.
All right, we're going to move on to our 11U females. We've got 6 of them. Sydney is going to be the first one up.
And she's off. We just saw Sydney's sister Logan on the 9U course, and she just won the 9U course.
Congratulations, Logan.
They got a very athletic family over there. That is for sure. It is in their genes.
The Bactas know what they're doing. Sydney's making quick work of the sky hooks. It really is impressive. The ring tech from all
Nice.
these athletes cruising through this part of the course.
Absorbed that drop really well.
I really thought it would be more of an issue than it has been. It's great.
Gonna start trying to get through this cliff route with a good lâché. Slow and controlled movements, making sure
Nicely
she
done.
knows where her hands are going.
Nice flowy swing with every movement.
Got a little bicycle kick going on. And just looks so calm as she's going through this course. She's
Not bothered at all.
moving through. Nothing too crazy. Getting some chalk from her dad, who has also competed on American Ninja Warrior.
Docta Bacta,
I'd say it's a pretty good person to have on your sideline.
100%. Sydney getting up high on those nunchucks. That seems to be the right tech because you have a little bit more control if you're higher up. Good
Trying
job.
to figure out how to get those to slide.
She's adjusting her grip up and down, so when her grip is down lower, that's when she's pushing it up and moving it. Really smart, and then she goes back up high to hold on so it doesn't turn.
Makes it a little easier to reach out with it. She's gonna chalk up before the final obstacle. Get our first look at our 11U females on Wrecking Ball. She's gonna breathe, shake it out, and see what she's got left for this last obstacle.
Here we go.
Come on, Sydney.
That tape line has to get up to the top, and that's when it's going to pop off. Oh, just couldn't hang on anymore. Sydney, great run. Super pumped.
This is a very pumpy course. So by the time you get to Wrecking Ball, your hands are tired, your arms are pumped, you probably can't breathe.
And even if you take the rests, it's still
You do have a
Sometimes
time
that
limit
can-
on your rest. You've got 20 seconds, I believe,
Mm-hmm.
to rest before you got to keep moving. So you can't just sit there for 3 minutes and let your whole system recover. You gotta get moving. But Saima is making her way through the beginning portion of this course.
Really nicely done through hang climb. Transitioning the ring through sky hooks.
Nice catch. One more to go. Absorbs
Nice.
that really well.
And
Woo!
oh, saves it on the box there.
Yeah, that dismount is a little funky because you're letting go, and as you let go, the ring is going up because your pressure is not fully on that hook anymore. Saima looking strong at the beginning of this cliff line, trying to figure out her hand placement.
Quick adjustment there, and she's on to the next.
Gets that touch point. This is a 2-point obstacle, so once she gets to this middle portion, she gets a point, and then she'll get a point for completing this once she gets to that ring and bar at the end.
Here she's got 20 seconds if she needs it to shake out, rest, recover, move that hook out, and keep going. Hook, claw, what are we calling that? It's a claw, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Getting that nice high grip on the nunchucks. See if she learns from Sydney's run.
Looks like she's
Thinking
maybe
about-
thinking about going to the cliff
Yeah.
or the club.
Oh no! She just stretched herself out too much. A great
Grip
run.
slides down. Great run though, Sima. Victoria stepping up to the start line. Going over a few last things.
Looks like they were giving her a little technique to use on the nunchucks, so they were kind of twisting their hands there. That would be my guess anyway.
We pretend like we know these things, but we don't
Oh, yeah.
actually.
Those nunchucks are probably one of the only brand new things that these ninjas haven't really seen on this course. Everything else is something they've probably done or trained on, but
Yeah, there's a little bit of a lot of the tech in this course is transferable, so
Right.
you can definitely tell that they're comfy with some of the tech, but then you get to those crux points, and that's where the adaptations really matter. Nice transition.
absorbs
Woo.
the drop.
Puts that
Get
one
out of
down with
there.
authority and gets out.
Nicely done.
We commented on this earlier, but it's really funny how quiet it gets
Yes.
during stage 3 runs because they're so intense, they're so long. Everybody knows that it's one of those put your head down and focus kind of runs, and so it gets so quiet in the beginning, and then as they get further into the course, people start getting more excited. Just such a fun energy in the room.
It is. It's a very focused energy. Nicely done, Victoria. Getting through those cliffs. Getting some extra chalk there from the Bucket of Chalk. One of our sponsors. Thank you, Bucket of Chalk. She had pushed that claw out and then pulled it back a little bit. I don't think she was comfortable with how that drop was going to feel. So that's a good adjustment.
Conserves a little bit of that ability to absorb that she's definitely going to need on Wrecking Ball.
And here she's going with that high-low technique. So when you're wanting to just hang and hold, you grab up a little higher. When you're wanting to move it, grab a little bit lower. Makes it a little bit easier to slide it. Great work. And this is one of those obstacles where you think you're far enough until you realize you aren't. So you want to get as far over there as possible so that you have a nice, easy reach.
Yeah, if you think you're far enough, you're probably not, and
Right.
you probably need to go further than you think you do.
Nicely done, Victoria.
Gets it done. Great job.
And we're going to get another look at the wrecking balls here.
Getting ready for this last obstacle where she's going to really have to absorb that drop.
Taking a little time here to try to shake out and recover. This it's not technically a rest point, so she can hang there as long as she needs to.
Yeah, it's active rest, so you're not fully getting that relief, but you're able to get a little bit to recover.
And here we
Got
go.
some good L's here.
Oh, just couldn't get it. Good work, Victoria.
Way to go.
It was a great run.
Claire is up next. Starting her run into stage 3. And just like last time, this stage run order comes from the leaderboard of stage 2. So it is reverse, with the first place running last and then going from there. Claire's coming out of Big Time Ninja. She's got that team jersey on. We had a pretty big crew from Big Time out here this weekend.
There was a big crew from Big Time.
Big swing into that transition. Nice work, Claire.
Nicely done. Gets that dismount onto the cliffhangers. Building up a big swing. Nicely done.
Looking good on the first half of this cliff route.
Gets that touch point. Looking to make this toss.
Goes for a little ride and reaches out.
Makes it to the touch
Gonna-
point rest spot. Get some chalk here.
Definitely wants to rest and recover that grip, but does only have 20 seconds before she has to get moving. Can't rest forever, unfortunately.
Onto the nunchucks.
Scooching these down.
Keeping her hands down low. Hopefully she's able to make it work.
Yeah, that's helping her on the lift to push it up a little bit. Good. Staying controlled, staying smooth.
That right hand
And
grip
now
is
is
sliding. You can see
Trying
it.
to get that
Hold on.
swing.
Good job,
Nice.
Claire.
Let's go, Claire.
Slide over, get to the bar. Good job.
And here we go, wrecking balls. Still got 2 minutes on the clock. Nice grip.
Confused about which way to go. Looks like
She's, yeah.
she
gonna
went a
keep
different
going.
way from everybody
She went
else.
the long
yeah.
way, I believe.
Yeah, I think this way is going to take her a little bit longer.
Whoa!
Oh! I
Went
think
with
she
the
was
tech of
trying a different
swinging.
technique. Yeah, she was trying to swing it. So that's why she went that direction. I think she wanted
Very
to swing.
interesting.
And then that way her body would already be in that swing position to absorb
Yeah.
that fall. That was actually really smart. We had no idea, Joy, that that's what she was doing, but she knew what she was doing.
Way to go, Claire.
Down to our last two 11U female athletes. Ariana.
Makes it through bar, no problem. Nice. Looking super smooth as she comes through and out of that first lane and is on her way to skyhooks. Good throw. Getting cues from her coach on the sideline.
Nicely done, Ariana.
Nice. Gets a little bit of swing to get out of there.
You can see Ariana's leg is kind of wrapped up. Her family was in a car accident on their way to the competition coming from Connecticut. And she in her leg and decided, hey, I still want to compete.
Could be that thing.
Stage 2 and now competing on stage 3.
I'm losing y'all's audio.
watching. Here. Nice. Adjusting her.
Maybe it's this one.
Obstacle.
It's coming in and out.
Did you do that?
She's got her coach on the other side telling her where. Wheel. That's great. And
Great
fought through
competition.
it.
Incredible job.
We lost audio, so I was just working on that. Yeah.
Final athlete of stage 3.
Yeah, it was through Phil's phone. Okay.
Corner is gonna go into skyhooks.
Hold on. They're good.
Second. Hope you're able to still see Savannah.
Built-in microphone to switch in. It's cutting in and out.
Can we just mute it?
Welcome back to stage 3 of the Barn Competition Junior. We are super excited that you're here. We are getting ready to run our 13U division. We are going to start off with the females, and Ace Nichols is our first runner. Working her way through the first lane. Up through hang climb.
Good job, Ace.
Very nice transition. Nice, handles that drop really well. Working through this cliff route. This cliff route is worth 2 points, so she gets a touch point here, and then she gets a point for completing the obstacle when she gets to the end as well. Reaching down, nice pullback. Gonna use that momentum to swing it, or slide it down, excuse me, and get to the rest.
Ace has got plenty of time to get through the rest of this course. Taking full advantage of her rest time there. And moving on to the nunchucks. Oh no, it just came off.
Slid out a little wide there, and those are super precise. You gotta keep them straight on the bar, otherwise any little movement is gonna pop them off. But great work, Ace.
Great run. Next up we have Poppy. working her way through barn and on to hang climb. Nicely done. Good work, very flowy to get to that dismount.
Yeah, she's looking very focused.
She landed very softly on that skyhook. That
Yeah.
was incredible. She really absorbed that drop.
Gonna get ready for that drop.
Reaches out with her feet to pull up onto that
Yeah, her
dismount
height
platform.
definitely was an advantage on that
Yeah.
one.
Same here. Look at her just twisting around. Knew exactly where she wanted to go with her hands there.
Yeah, great hand placement.
Making quick work of the cliffs and on down
Transitions,
to
wow, that was so clean, so smooth. Way to go, Poppy. She's reaching out with that claw. And gonna get onto these nunchucks. These nunchucks were designed by Silent K, which is one of our sponsors, so shout out Silent K. And she's making little movements, trying to see what works, what's comfortable.
the. Just move those hands up a little higher, and that seems to be the tech. You get a little bit more control, and you don't get so spread out.
Nice.
Nicely done. Way to get to that claw and to the bar. Here we go, Poppy.
She's shaking out. Gonna take on this last obstacle, wrecking ball.
Trying to move that tape around to the 12 o'clock position.
Getting ready for that drop. She's right there. Oh.
Oh, that's all right. Great job. Excellent run, Poppy.
Great job, Poppy.
Such a difficult obstacle after you've gone through everything else to get to that point. But that's why it's the last obstacle.
That is true. They're not gonna just hand a stage 3 buzzer to you, that's for sure.
100%.
Tyler and Sam put this course together and they did a great job. These are some awesome obstacles. And Ellie is off on her stage 3 run now.
Popping right up and over on hang climb.
Great work. Makes that first transition. Coming around for the second. Nice. And lines it up for the third with the drop. Gets out of there.
Good
And
work, Ellie.
chalking up for the cliff route. Good swing. Took her right to that cliff. Now she's gonna work her way across.
Good work on these cliffs.
Gets
Getting to
that
that
touch
touch
point.
point.
Nice reach.
Going for a ride on the cliff slide. Gets 20 seconds of rest here if she wants to take it. Getting a little chalk. Getting a countdown from the sideline.
Yeah, everybody has a time limit on their rest. So there's a 5-minute time cap on this course. So there's a lot of time to get through things. However, you can't just sit and take the longest rest in the world. So you do got to pay attention to that rest timer, because if you don't, that can get you disqualified. Ellie's shuffling her way through these nunchucks. Almost to the end. Looked smooth through it.
Getting a little swing over to the claw. Good job.
Very controlled, very calm. Nice
Slide
work,
it over
Ellie.
a little bit and get to that bar. Nicely done. On to wrecking ball. Will Ellie be our first 13U athlete to complete this and get a buzzer? We'll see. Oh, just went to adjust her hand and pulled right off. Great run though by Ellie.
Nice work, Ellie. And we are on to Fiona. Fiona's getting ready for her run.
Fiona's our last 13U female. Means she was first place athlete yesterday. Great job.
Yeah, in this stage 3 course, the top 3 male and female do get to qualify straight to NSC Youth Championships, which is so awesome. So they're kind of competing while in competing.
Competition within the competition.
Yes. And the winner of stage 3 is the overall winner for the whole competition. So there's lots on the line here. Nice.
Big swing.
Ring tech and swing tech to get through these sky hooks.
Good work, Fiona. Nicely done.
Swings right up to that first cliff. Transitioning sideways to get through this cliff route.
Reaches around to get that touch point. Thought about going for it. Decided to catch another swing there.
Nice, gets that pull back, swings through.
Speedy slide down.
Yeah, that one was, she had that one rolling real fast.
Grabbing a little chalk, getting some instructions before she moves on to this claw and nunchuck line.
She's trying to move with good control, not go too crazy, stand calm.
Ooh, almost got a little too wide there. When you get too wide, you can't push up enough on them to allow them to slide. But
Locks
she
that
made it
grab
through.
in.
Good job, Fiona. She's got plenty of time left. And here she can hang as long as she'd like.
Yeah, this is an active rest spot, so because you're not fully getting a break, you can take as much time as you need here. You don't have to follow that 20-second rest time rule. Fiona's taking on the final obstacle, wrecking ball, making moves.
Getting it around.
Trying to prepare herself for that drop.
Here
And
comes.
she
Great
gets
job,
it.
Fiona.
Let's go, Fiona. But she's not done yet. She does still have to transition to this next one.
Got her hand on there into the ring. Fiona is going to take another swing
She
to the
did
buzzer. Great
The
job,
buzzer.
Fiona.
Way to go, Fiona. Our first 13U clear. First and only 13U female clear.
Fiona just showed us how to do it.
Incredible job, Fiona.
And that'll wrap it up for the 13U females. We are going to take a small break to adjust the course slightly for the 13U males. And this has been fun.
Yes.
We've seen a couple full clears. We've seen some incredible runs. A lot of fun.
We've got only a couple runners left for our 13U male division, so stick with us. We're going to go change some stuff. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere because it's still super exciting stuff coming up.
probably have different answers.
We might. Hi, I'm Isabella Folsom. I'm 22 years old, and this is my second barn comp.
Hi, I'm Sydney Smith. I'm 17 years old, and this is my, does this count as 6? This is my 6th barn comp? Oh my goodness, probably 7 years ago, 7 or 8.
I've been doing Ninja for almost 12 years, but only at the barn for coming up on 2.
I like just being around to help out, and then resetting, obviously, because I get to be on the course and see all the athletes running.
I love reffing stage 2, that's what I normally do at barn comp, but this year not doing any reffing, we get to see some of our other staff members step up into that role, which is gonna be really fun. So I think my other favorite is social media. I love just posting all the fun content and kind of getting to hype everybody up, because it's such cool moments that you get to see kind of broadcasts when you air it on socials.
Yeah.
So this year for Barn Comp Junior, we are doing our own live stream. So I think that's gonna be the most overlooked, because it's really, there's a lot going on and it's a lot of pressure to get all the angles right at the right moments. But we're gonna do our best, so let us know how it goes. So I think what makes Barn Comp and Barn Comp Junior just special and different from other events is really our focus. So we take a lot of time to do cool obstacles and cool event, but really we want it to be just a time for the community to come together. That's why we provide food, we provide church on Sunday morning, just a time for the community to get to be together and kind of grow closer and just hang out and have like a safe space. We've always prayed over the barn and this property that it would be somewhere where people can just come and relax and have a good time. So that's kind of our goal with it.
Yeah. Ooh. I think we'll probably have different answers.
We might.
I think for me, it's Sam, because he usually knows what he's doing. And I feel like for me personally, I'm better at just like helping out and handing things to them. So he just asks for something and I can go get it, rather than me having to like know what to do.
Yeah. I think in my opinion, the best barn boy to work with is Tyler. He's just really chill. He will like take my advice if I have stuff. He like is more open to that. Sam usually like knows exactly what he wants to.
Church is my favorite part of barn comp. It's the feeling of everyone being there to just give praise to the Lord. And my favorite part of church is when we all go down for baptisms. Not only seeing the baptism, obviously, but the walk there and back is just so nice in that community, and you get to talk to people about how church went, and you can just feel the Holy Spirit filled in that space, and it's so nice.
I love church on Sunday just because it's a moment for not only like ninjas to gather, because that's what barn comp is ninjas gathering to do what we love, but for people of faith to get to gather and kind of share our takes on how our faith and our religion impacts how we compete, how we train, how we work, just our normal day-to-day jobs. And so kind of church gives that opportunity to talk about that and to grow closer with each other and with God through just like a guided time of worship. And like Sydney said, the baptisms are always so fun, getting to see people dedicate their lives to Jesus in a public way, to kind of, you know, all of our lives revolve around ninjas so much. So to get to be baptized, not just in a church setting, but to do it in front of all of the ninja people that you're close with is really meaningful. This is a really cool one. Barn Comp has always fed everybody, and some people think it's just because food is really far away and we kind of live in like this middle of nowhere place, but really we want to do it to eliminate any barriers for people. We think breaking bread together is really important. We see that in scripture and in the Bible, and we just know that when you have a meal with somebody, it just brings you closer together. So we want to serve the community in that way, and we're really grateful for a lot of our team parents who do a ton of the heavy lifting for that. But yeah, that's kind of why we do it and our goal with it.
Hope you don't get car sick on the drive over here. There's quite a few twists and turns on the road and you might get lost. Pay attention to that map.
I thought we were gonna say something about like, it's so fun, but that's also a good warning. So this is our first time hosting a junior competition, not just for the pros. So we have to definitely keep in mind like the different size athletes we're going to be working with. You know, we could have somebody in the 9U division that's like really, really small, or we could have somebody 13U who's bigger than me and Sydney. So you never know what you're going to deal with, and you kind of have to be prepared for all of that. And I know the boys kind of talked about this in some of their interviews. We have to plan the obstacles for anyone from any size to be able to clear. We don't want to have that be biased towards a different size. We definitely, like, the stronger athletes are going to do well, of course, but we don't want to have any of our courses be dependent on your size. We are so excited you guys are here joining us on the live stream or watching this afterwards. We're just super grateful for all the support that we've had for Barn Comp and Barn Comp Junior. So hope you enjoyed the stream, and let us know if there's anything better we can do for next time.
Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed it. And we love to see you come out to the next Barn Comp.
Kaylee Hanlon, side-to-side swing here.
She will put herself into first place. Huge stakes here.
Man, gotta get up here, hold on tight. Come on, Kaylee, what's it gonna be? Grab the talent.
Kaylee Hanlon is going to win this competition on a walk-off burnout clear. Starting this round 7 points behind first place.
I'm feeling pretty good.
I got no advice for y'all.
Yeah.
You
let's
stink.
see how it goes.
Why you stinky?
My name's Tyler. I'm 20 years old. What am I doing here? I train here. I train here and I build here and I coach here. And this is the barn. We're running this competition. And yeah.
My name is Sam Folsom. I'm 23 years old. This is our first Barn Competition Junior. We've hosted 5 previous barn competitions. Tyler podiumed at our first one, and then he's helped with the next 4. He's helped ever since. Yeah. Stage 3 is the final course of barn competition weekend, so we are going to be having all of the athletes who moved on from stage 2 run our course, and it is the only format this entire weekend where it's one and done. If an athlete takes a fall, that's the end of their run.
designing the obstacles is not quite as technical, which is a common theme for most stage 3s. But it really does come into a factor whenever you want people to fall because of pump and not because of technical skill.
Here we want kids to get really far into stage 3. We would even love to see a buzzer. And so we tried to make it really strengthy. The strongest kids are going to be getting to the end of this course indefinitely.
Barn Comp Junior, we try to keep our own style.
Right.
We do take movement and other ideas from, I feel like, other gyms, but we try and create them in our own way, and just by either building them or having them custom made.
Yeah.
We work together? No, I'm joking.
What are you talking about? We coexist.
Yeah.
well,
It's changed a lot. I mean,
can go
it's a new barn.
Yeah.
It's a new facility, so
We didn't have
it
trust
feels-
in the old barn.
Yeah, it feels like a whole restart. So the rigging
Yeah.
and the building process, I feel like has completely changed.
We used to start stage 3 outside because we didn't have enough room to, like, we literally would use like the last obstacle of stage 1 and make some traverse bar or something that led into the old barn, because we didn't have the room for stage 3. But we still had fun obstacles. We had vertical limit, bop it, and a lot of stuff we were proud of, but we had to fatigue them before that stuff because the barn space just, well, it wouldn't have been feasible to do what we do now. Versus now, this is the first comp ever. We'll see how it goes, but we have stage 1, 2, and 3 rigged at the exact same time. So no change outs in the middle of the night. That'll be our first time, and I guess you guys will tell us if it was a good call or not. Silent K, so shout out to them. They did an awesome job designing it. Kind of inspired by a scaffolding hook. Ironically, it's kind of what twists onto a scaffolding bar while you're rigging, and it's kind of it's a vertical grip, which everyone knows vertical grip is very difficult. But you have to put it onto a bar, twist it on, and the way you twist it on is the same way you have to exit, which kind of actually, even for us, breaks our brain. So sorry, kiddos, who you guys are about to go out there thinking about the win. Yeah, because I put one on, twisted it, and then my brain told me keep twisting to take it off, and it doesn't work like that. You have to untwist it, so they wedge easily. Very fatiguing. Those are new.
It's a team effort.
Yeah, we do. For most of the building, for all of Barn Comp, it's me and Tyler usually. We both are probably, we enjoy making things safe the most. Yeah, we enjoy woodwork. We're good at woodwork, and we work well together. But for majority of Barn Comps, I would say we do most of the woodwork. Phil does a lot of the metal work, and so that's, we make a great team because of that. For builds, if it wasn't us, it was Silent K.
Exactly, yeah. Thankfully, as we've had the barn comps throughout the years, we've had to do less and less building, thankfully. Thanks to Silent K.
Yeah, this
is definitely the least building we've had to do for competition. And it's not just for lack of cool obstacles. I mean, we got a lot of cool obstacles, and we didn't build them, so. Those.
You'll see why it's called Wrecking Ball. It's a really good jolt. But if we get a clear on this obstacle right here, it's gonna be
hype.
So,
it's gonna be
so hype.
Like, and even if there's a sick people, which is highly possible because of all the crazy, the kid athletes that are going to be on them.
Right.
So I love to watch any stage 3 or any kind of burnout, just because I love to see people grit through things that, like, you know how bad they want it by how bad they're hanging on and how their face looks while they're doing it. It's just like, it's so entertaining to me.
Yeah. Most previous, because my memory's not insane, but I mean, Jamie, Ron going from disc to disc, and then taking a half moment decision to just look at the camera and make a pose in the middle of his stage 1 run was so Jamie, and it was so funny. And it's just a fun community event, and he was just kind of showcasing, I don't know, just his silly side. I thought that was really fun. That was one of my top 3, and you can go.
And I think one of my top 3 for sure is definitely, just as I said, the grit on stage 3s it's got to be Caleb Keener. Caleb Keener being in absolute tears after the first obstacle.
A second top moment for me was Ben Barron's catching the bogeys on the stage 3 that we had, and he almost had the dismount. The hard part was the dismount. I say the hard part was the dismount. He was the only one to catch the bogeys. Very end of stage 3. So cool. He almost made it, but his peel out on that was awesome. And that was definitely one of my top 3 moments for sure. My prediction for stage 3 is that we're going to have 4 clears in 9U. I think we're going to have 4 clears in 11U, and I think we're going to have no clears in the 13U.
I'm thinking 2 clears in the first 2 divisions. 2 clears in the first 2
In
divisions.
total? Or per division?
Per division.
Okay, so 2 for 9U, 2 for 11U.
2 for 11U. And then I think the 13U, I think we're going to have one singular clear. One shining star that's just going to clear. Everyone's going to go hype, and the place is going to explode. Okay. Better hope you don't pump out. Yeah. And hope you've been training your grip, vertical, and cliffhanger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And my one tip of advice would be listen to your coach. You're going to have coaches who are here leading you in a good direction. They know where you are, and on a stage 3, you're going to have a gauge, but your coach is going to know, hey, are you ready to go? So listen to your coach. They're here to let you win. They're here to help you win. So give them, give them the attention that they give you.
Thanks, coach.
Are we not doing anything like outro like that?
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the final wave of the final stage of Barn Competition Junior. I'm Joy Wolf.
I'm John Roosman, and we've got 6 more athletes left to run, the 13U males. We've had some exciting runs today on this incredible course. It's been changed up just a little bit for these gentlemen, but it's going to be just as exciting to watch them make their way through this incredible course.
Yeah, we're stoked. Stage 3 is brutal. It was designed by Tyler and Sam, so you know that they didn't take it easy on these athletes.
Not at all.
We've got 13U male as our last division that's running stage 3. We've had a great weekend so far. We've got 6 more to go, and we are kicking it off with Austin Burrows.
Here we go, Austin. Making his way through the barn.
makes his way through the first lane and is coming around to the skyhooks. Makes that first transition. He's coming around to the dropping skyhook. Makes the catch and is on to the cliffhangers. Nice transition up.
That is a sloper now for them to grab onto, so they really have to hit that and quickly get their hand around to that cliffhanger on the backside.
Yeah, if you're not familiar what a sloper is, it is basically a really tiny ledge, but it's on a slant. So you can't keep your hands flat on top of it. You're kind of pushing down, but your fingers are sliding while you're pushing. So you really have to get in and out as fast as possible. Not a comfy hold, that's for sure. Let alone in the middle of a stage 3. So
here the nunchuck lane has changed a little bit as well. They do have to maneuver these nunchucks from one bar over to the next. So there you can see twisted it to take it off and twist it back on. Great job, Austin. For being the first athlete to have to do that, that was really smooth.
yeah, and this older age group has been watching the other age groups all day, so they've definitely been planning, trying to think through what they're gonna do, and by the time they've hit the course, they've got a plan, they're ready to go, and they're ready to execute. Now this last obstacle, the 13U male do have to rotate and drop off of both of these
Wrecking ball.
wrecking
obstacles.
balls, thank you. And they do not drop slowly. So that piece of tape is gonna hit the top and they're gonna go for one heck of a ride onto the next wrecking ball.
Austin chose to go the opposite direction.
Ride it with the swing.
Nicely done.
Gets it,
Able to
holds
lock
on. And is trying to reach to that second wrecking ball. Oh,
Oh, he got the touch point there in the middle. It is a 2-point obstacle, so he got one of the touch points.
a great run. Nice work.
Just couldn't hold on there at the end. A really good run. Way to start us off, Austin.
Brandon Hernandez is our next athlete, taking on stage 3. These athletes have been competing all weekend long. They've had stage 1 and stage 2 yesterday. They've got stage 3 today. They've got to be tired. They've got to be exhausted, but just running on adrenaline at this point, having so much fun on these courses that the barn crew has put together. Incredible. And shout out to our sponsors. This event would not be possible without them, and we are so, so thankful for their partnership and everything that they have done for us. And there they are. And shout out to NinjaWorks for the timing system and those awesome graphics that allow you guys to know who's running the course and keep up with the time and the points. NinjaWorks rocks. We are very thankful for them.
Yes, thank you so much. Here we have Brandon cruising through the barn. Literally and literally.
Figuratively and literally? you
No,
mean?
literally and literally.
Oh, okay, okay.
Literally the barn obstacle inside the barn. He's
Ah,
cruising
that's
through
fair,
the
that's
barn
fair.
on the barn.
That's fair. Didn't quite catch that one. Brandon looks like he's coming out of the Rise gym in Texas.
Nice quick transition on that.
We've had
ring.
athletes from all over the place come this weekend, which has been so cool to see. People who are willing to travel for this event. Hopping into the cliff route. Onto that sloper and get out of there. Nice job. Gets that first touch point.
And on to, down to that slider.
Good pullback.
Good pull.
And onto the rest bar.
Brandon's got a good time to this point. Plenty of time left for the last couple obstacles here.
Nice. He waited all the way through that rest period. So for stage 3, you have a 5-minute time limit, and you do have a rest timer. So you can take your time through the obstacles. You've got a really long time limit. However, that rest timer is going to get you. So you have 20 seconds to recover, and then you got to go into your next obstacle. Super smooth on those nunchucks.
Super smooth with the nunchucks, yeah.
Made great work of them. Didn't waste any time. And now we're back to the wrecking ball.
Grabbing some chalk. He can hang on this bar as long as he wants. There's no timer here. It's active rest, as Joy has informed me. So he can just hang there until his time runs out if he really wants to. But on to the wrecking ball.
He's going with the approach of going to ride with his swing. And so he's going to build it up and gets
Nicely
it.
done.
Now he's reaching up to get to that second one.
Gets that touch point.
Really fighting. You can see it in his grip.
His grip is sliding.
Takes a little rest.
Trying
Shaking
to
it
shake out.
Using that chalk on the pants.
It's a hard spot to just hold on to. It's just flat.
Come on, Brandon. His grip, you can see
Working
it
it.
stretching. He's giving it everything he's got. Come on, Brandon.
Brandon's working really hard. He can see that buzzer, that dismount platform. Oh! When it released, it just threw him off. Great job, though, Brandon. Way to get all the way to the end there.
I feel like I could hear his nails scratching on the wood.
He was fighting with everything he had to
No
hang on to
kidding.
that.
The glasses fell off when he fell off. He left it all out there on the course. Great work, Brandon. And Aiden is our next competitor to take on stage 3. The run order for stage 3 was the top 50% of stage 2, and it was the leaderboard reversed. So that is how we came up with the run order for this one. And the top 3 athletes for male and female off of stage 3 qualify straight to NSC Youth Championships, which is such a cool opportunity, kind of a competition inside of a competition. And the winner of stage 3 is the winner of the competition overall. So there is a lot on the line today.
Aiden's getting through here really smooth. Smooth as fast. Big swings. No problem on that sloper. Using a little twisting technique.
Little pirouette action on that one.
Gets that touch point. This obstacle does have 2 touch points. Nicely done. Chalk
Taking his
up and rest.
before the nunchucks. Nunchucks made by Silent K.
Trying to figure out those nunchucks, how to disengage them and re-engage them on the next bar.
Yeah, these you got to be super precise with, because if you turn them just
Twisting
a
on
little
that right
bit,
one. Oh my goodness.
he
Aiden.
was hanging on by a thread
That
there.
was not holding on by much at all.
Reaching out.
Oh.
Oh, gonna go with some
Gonna try to
pop
slide?
tech. Very interesting.
I don't know.
Not sure that that's exactly how we want to go about it.
Luckily that other nunchuck had not popped off. Oh, Aiden. Just the grip ran out.
Didn't have enough in the tank, but great effort by Aiden.
It was an interesting technique. I think it just isn't going to work out with those particular nunchucks. They're not going to just slide, and there isn't really enough room to hop them. So
And we've got another Aiden right after Aiden. Aiden with an A instead of Aiden with an E. Just a few runners left of the Barn Competition Junior. Campusing his way through hang climb, just reaches
Oh,
over
yeah.
and uses that height to his advantage.
Whoa,
That was great.
A little pirouette there too.
Yeah, really using that wingspan as an advantage for him. Great transition. Into the dropping hook.
Absorbing that drop nicely and right over to the dismount platform.
Gonna swing up to that sloper. Nice catch. And skips.
Oh, and skips the two in the middle.
That was great. Aiden's looking very comfortable and very smooth on this course. Taking his rest.
Taking a little rest. He's not asked for any chalk. Just wants to recover a little bit. Opted not to move the nunchucks before he got out there.
Yeah, going with a slow and steady pace. Not getting too caught up. Maybe I shouldn't have said that. Can't quite get that reach.
Trying.
Come on, Aiden. There we go.
Locked
Locks it in.
Now he's pretty wide open here with his arms. There you go. Good job, Aiden.
Now we're going.
Getting some coaching on the side by Daniel Gill. Oh, nice. Wow.
Not sure. I feel like I blinked and I didn't even
Yeah.
see what happened.
I think when he reached out for the claw, the nunchuck gave way.
Here we go with wrecking ball. Nice.
And he absorbs
Handles
that
the
drop.
Is reaching out.
As
Looks like he's trying to. Looked like he wanted that dismount almost. But you
He
do
is-
have to rotate this one.
he is ready to get out of here. Ready to get this
Come on, Aiden. You can see that
full
grip
clear.
slipping.
Can
Barely
we get it?
hanging on.
Come on, Aiden. You got it. Hold on tight. Oh, just about there. Great run, Aiden. Hung on for a long time on that last obstacle.
Yeah, no kidding. What a fight out of Aiden on that wrecking ball. We are down to our last two competitors of the 13U.
13U male division.
You said it better than I could.
And our last two athletes for the competition.
It has been such a fun time. Love seeing all these athletes and these young athletes specifically coming out here and taking on these awesome courses.
Making difficult obstacles look easy.
No kidding.
So talented and strong.
Logan making quick work of the sky hooks and now into the cliffhanger.
Gets off that sloper quick. And to the first touch point of the cliffhangers. Makes his way up onto the bar.
Got a little mobility session in there, getting up onto that bar.
Pushing
Scooches
those
nunchucks.
nunchucks all the way out as far as he can reach. Setting himself up for success on this next obstacle.
Takes his whole rest period and is gonna work his way onto the next bar.
Moving the nunchucks down.
Trying to stay calm as he works through here.
Oh, he had a
Finding his
really good
rhythm.
rhythm right there. Swinging his hips. Oh,
Just didn't have enough left for that obstacle. Way to go.
good job,
Nice job, Logan.
Logan.
And we are on to our final runner of the entire competition. Mitchell is the last one.
Mitchell's getting some last minute coaching or really just clarifications from Sam. And he's off and running. Or off and swinging, I guess. Up through the hang climb. I don't even know if we mentioned that that obstacle is just a little bit different from the rest of the athletes.
Yeah, the changes on stage 3 weren't very crazy, honestly.
Not
they
dramatic,
were
just
very minor to kind of tailor it to exactly what the athletes are capable of. And Mitchell is looking great on his run so far. Gets up to that sloper, coming around.
getting that first touch point. Onto the slider and to the resting bar. Getting some chalk.
He's taking a lot of his rest, all of it that he can, to get into the nunchucks.
Go, Mitch. Come on.
Getting
Nice.
that first one locked in. Now you can twist and bring that one along for the ride.
Nice, Mitch. Come on.
Shuffling his way down. Seems to be in a good rhythm so far. Looks like he's going for that reach. Nice.
Nicely done. And on to Wrecking Ball. Takes
Here
a
we
little
go.
shake.
Going with his swing for the tech.
Working it around.
Nice.
And the drop absorbs it.
That was a big drop. Now he's got one more to go.
Gets that touch point.
Come on, Mitch.
Trying to decide which way he wants to go with it. Oh, just can't hold on. Great run, Mitchell.
Such a great effort from
Oh
Mitchell.
my goodness. We had some really great runs from all these athletes. Yeah, Sam's asking everyone for a big round of applause. I agree. Great job to everyone. What an exciting competition, Joy. This has
No
been so much fun.
kidding. That will conclude it for all of our runners for Barn Competition Junior. Thank you guys so much for sticking with us and watching all of the streams, cheering on the athletes. We had such a great time. And if you didn't get to see any of the other streams, they are still up on the channel, so you can go back and watch Stage 1, Stage 2, and Stage 3. There were so many fun moments throughout the competition. You don't want to miss any of it. Thank you so much to our sponsors. We're so thankful for you guys to be able to put on a competition like this.
Yeah, thank you so much to the crew, everybody that was working, resetting, setting up, changing out the courses in the middle, the Folsoms. Thank you so much for having everybody out to the property and everybody that was involved in Barn Comp Junior. Great work. We really appreciate it. It's been so much fun. And I was happy to sit here with you and walk everybody through it, Joy. It was a great time.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and we can't wait to see you guys next time.
Yep. See you at Barn Comp 6 now?